Hey, how's it going? So this is Aaron with Beer City Breaks. Thank you for joining. We're going to do 10 blaster boxes of UFC Prizm tonight. I'll get started in just a moment. All right, let's see. All right, so I have a couple. Let's see. I didn't pay. I'm going to cancel that one. Let's see. There we go. Hey, thanks for joining. Again, this is Aaron with Beer City Breaks. We're going to do 10 blasters today of UFC. We'll get started in just a moment. All right. So I did have one that canceled and one that didn't pay. But honestly, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to make any money on this break tonight. I was just hoping to not lose too much money, but I'm going to end up losing a couple $100 on this one. So I think I'm actually going to. The men's middleweight, the men's lightweight did not end up either didn't sell, didn't pay, or they canceled afterwards. So I'm just going to keep those myself and hope to maybe recoup a few bucks on this. So again, I apologize, running a couple minutes behind. So here we go. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and throw up the list of who has which teams, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so we can all see it. Again, I did end up having two people, one person that canceled and one person that ended up not paying. So, but again, I'm going to end up losing a couple $100 on this break, and so I think what I'm going to do is just keep those two weight classes myself, and maybe I can recoup a little bit of money. So, so here I'll go ahead and just kind of scroll through the teams. I'm used to doing football breaks, so I'm going to scroll through the weight classes with who has them. Honestly, there's just three of you guys. So Gary, Daniel, and Brandon are the three gentlemen who ended up winning these. So there we go. So you can see who won. So let's go ahead and jump on in. This is my first time doing a UFC break. Um, I've watched from time to time. I don't watch a whole lot, but I found these at Walmart, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's give it a shot and just try something different for a change. I've been doing mostly football up to this point, but I thought, why not? Give it a shot, try something different. So we'll see what we can find. If you're interested, if you're a football fan at all, I know, Daniel, you might have actually joined one of my breaks before in the past, but I do primarily football. I do have a baseball break coming up Thursday night as well. So if y'all are ever interested, check that out. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So I will be honest with you. I try to do a little research ahead of time. I've watched a few fights, but I am not always totally up to date on all the names. So I apologize, especially if I find a name of a player that I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce. I did watch a few other breaks to try to get a general idea. So some of them will be fairly straightforward, but that's obviously not always the case. If the weight class is not listed on the card itself, I do have the Panini checklist, so I will go ahead after the fact and make sure that everybody gets the correct cards. And what I will do is just kind of open each box, all the packs within each box one at a time, and then we'll take a look at everything all at the same time just to make things go a little bit more quicker. But I appreciate y'all joining tonight. We'll get these shipped out probably Tuesday, is what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. Taking a look. Starting off with Elijah Faber, bantamweight, a Rafael dos Anjos, lightweight. Oh, there we go. A Marvin Vittori for the middleweight. Got a middleweight, Darren Till, silver mosaic there. A Davison Figueiredo, maybe, for the flyweight. We've got Jorge Masvidal for the welterweight. We've got Jermaine de Rendemi for bantamweight. We also have a fearless card there for Francis Ngannou. And a featherweight for Brian Ortega. Movsar Evloev. I know I'm probably butchering that one for the featherweight. Arman for the lightweight. We have a fearless green Prizm. Aljamain Sterling. Nice looking card. We'll get that sleeved up in just a moment. And we've got Alexander Rakic for the light heavyweight. Jair Rosenstruck for the heavyweight. Dominic Cruz for the bantamweight. Robert Whitaker, middleweight. Yair Rodriguez for the featherweight. Oh, I almost lost him. Dan Hooker for the lightweight. Bilal Muhammad for the welterweight. We have Jorge Masvidal. A Cody Garbrandt for the bantamweight. Rose Namajunas for the strawweight. Chris Daukus for the heavyweight. And we have a fireworks card for Francis Ngannou. Go ahead and get a few of these sleeved up real quick. All right, there we go. Moving on into our second box. Make a little room here. If anybody's a football fan, I do have another break tonight. Auctions are ending right now, actually, as we speak. And that break will be at 9:15 tonight. I got 10 boxes of 2021 Mosaic Football Walmart hangers. And I've got some more breaks coming up this week. Tomorrow, I've got a break of 5 Contenders Football Mega Boxes. Thursday, I've got 10 Bowman Baseball blaster boxes. And then on Friday, auctions that just went up, I've got some 2021 football playbook boxes going. All right, jumping into our next box, we starting off with Patty Pimblett, Kevin Gastelum, Edmund Shabazian, middleweight, a Donald Cerrone for welterweight. We've got Marino Rodriguez, flyweight, Phil Halls for the middleweight, Marlon Moraes for the bantamweight, Robert Whitaker, a bonus machines card, and then we've got John Jones for the light heavyweight. We've got Johnny Walker for the light heavyweight as well, Jalen Turner, lightweight, a fireworks card. Looks like a nice looking card there for Jan Blachowicz. That's a nice looking card. It's kind of, I guess that must be like the green version then, because the other fireworks card that we had for Francis Ngannou Didn't quite have that same green holographic appearance to it. So nice looking card there. All right. We've got Vivian Arahu. We got Zhang Weili, strawweight. Casey O'Neill for the flyweight. A Jorge Masvidal. Got Rob Font, bantamweight. Julia Avila for the bantamweight. Grant Dawson, another Fireworks, Francis Ngannou. We've got a Carla Esparza, strawweight. Li Jingliang for the welterweight. Cody Stamen for the bantamweight. A fearless card for Jan Blachowicz. We've got a bonus machines for Robert Whitaker, middleweight. And Donald Cerrone for the welterweight. Nice silver card there, silver Prizm. Get a few more of these sleeved up real quick. We'll jump into box number 3. If anybody's looking for these boxes, I will say the last few times I've been to Walmart, I got these from Walmart. They're a little bit more than they are if you get them at Target. Target's had them online. I think they may still be in stock. I haven't looked for a few days, but you get them in Target for $30 a pop, whereas Walmart will charge you $35 a pop. So a little bit better deal. But seems like they've been there each time I've gone the last couple of weeks, in person at least. I don't usually have a ton of luck finding stuff at Target in person. Usually I just hit the every other Tuesday morning restock that Target does online. But the Walmarts around me are pretty good about restocking product in person. Just got to catch them at the right time, unfortunately. One time I hit the guy stocking, was able to get some good football mosaic hangers, but most of the time I'm a little late. All right, jumping into our next box. So we've got Mackenzie Dern, Shamo, Brad Tavares, middleweight. A fearless card for Israel. We have a silver Chuck Liddell for the light heavyweight. A Joanna, strawweight. Khabib, lightweight. Uriah Hall for the middleweight. Got Roxanne Modafferi for the flyweight. We have Ricky Simon for the bantamweight. Calvin Kattar for the featherweight. Rafael dos Anjos for the bonus machines. A Rose Namajunas. Also have a Chase Hooper, featherweight. Sodiq Yusuf for the featherweight. Nate Diaz, welterweight. Aljamain Sterling for the bantamweight. Leon Edwards, welterweight. Carol Rosa for the bantamweight. A fearless card for Max Holloway. And Irene Aldana for the bantamweight. Tiago Santos, light heavyweight, if I said that right. And Darren Till for the middleweight. Let's leave a few of these up real quick. Be nice to hit one of those green Pulsar cards. I was watching a break from earlier this week where they hit one of those. Those look pretty nice. I guess those are numbered to 25. And I guess it is always possible to hit an autograph card as well. It'd be nice to pull something like that. All right, next box. I also have a Facebook group page I just created, so it's kind of in its infancy. But if you are interested at all, again, primarily what I do is football, a little bit of baseball, maybe eventually get into some basketball. But I tend to be more of a football and baseball fan, so those are the ones that I have tended to gravitate towards the most when doing breaks. But if you are interested, if you're on Facebook, the group page is just called Beer City Breaks, so check it out. For now, it'll just be mostly just a place to kind of make announcements for upcoming breaks. And hopefully, eventually, though, I'd like to move to Facebook to do my breaks. At some point, it would be nice to avoid eBay if I can. Just get a little bonus on the shipping when creating labels, but that 13% fee sometimes is a little bit too much. All right. In our fourth box, so we've got Shogun Rua for the light heavyweight, a Mirab for the bantamweight, Kai Kara France for the flyweight, a nice silver Dricus Duplessis for the middleweight. Got Justin Gaethje, maybe, for the lightweight, a Suma Deerji for the flyweight, Daniel Cormier for the heavyweight, Dustin Poirier for the lightweight, Thiago Moises, lightweight, got Jiri Prochazka for the light heavyweight, Tatiana Suarez for the strawweight, got a nice green for Peter Yan for the bantamweight. We've got Sean O'Malley for the bantamweight, Faris Ziam for lightweight, Cyril Gane for heavyweight, Amanda Nunes. Also got Kevin Lee for the lightweight, welterweight for Michael, Matthias Nicolau for the flyweight, a Conor McGregor fireworks card. Got Felicia Spencer for the featherweight, Lauren Murphy for the flyweight, Gilbert Burns for the welterweight, and Jiri Prochazka for fearless card. All right, next box. And box number 5. Got a green coming up. Alex Morano for the welterweight. Sodiq Yusuf for the featherweight. Got Nate Diaz, welterweight. A middleweight, Jared Cannonier. Green, nice looking car. We'll get that sleeved up in a moment. Got Zabit for the featherweight. Leon Edwards, welterweight. Carol Rosa for the bantamweight. A fireworks card for Amanda Nunes. Got a Conor McGregor. Thiago Santos for the light heavyweight. Darren Till, middleweight. Aljamain Sterling, fearless card. Got Macy Barber for the flyweight, Magomed Ankalaev for the light heavyweight, Joanne Wood, flyweight, a bonus machines, Nate Diaz. Got a welterweight, Camaro Usman, Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight, Claudio Puelles for the lightweight. Got Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight. Nice looking silver card there. We have TJ Dillashaw for the bantamweight, Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight, Derek Brunson, middleweight, and Joanna. I'm not even going to try it. So, the last name there. Go ahead and get these sleeved up before jumping into the next box. All right, box number 6. So like I said, I will get these shipped probably Tuesday. I'll probably generate shipping labels most likely tomorrow night. So it'll show as shipped tomorrow night, but I'll just drop them off at the post office on Tuesday. I do always put bag, at least cards that are not sleeved or cards that are just sleeved, and then I will surround them with cards that are top loaded. And I do also put cardboard around everything as well, and then ship those in a bubble mailer. If we were to hit anything big that was worth a lot, I'll look for comps on eBay, and then I will insure those at no extra cost. All right, box number 6. Starting off with Michael Pereira, welterweight, a Daun Jung for the light heavyweight, Austin Lingo, featherweight, a Conor McGregor, silver for the lightweight. Got Amir Albazi for the flyweight, Robbie Lawler for welterweight, Islam for lightweight, Amanda Nunes. Got a Umar Nurmagomedov for the bantamweight, a Shamil Gamzatov for the light heavyweight, Brad Tavares for the middleweight, a Conor McGregor fireworks card. Got Daniel Rodriguez, welterweight, Khabib, lightweight, Uriah Hall for the middleweight, a Fearless for Jiri Prochazka, a Brandon Moreno, flyweight. Got Ricky Simon, bantamweight, Calvin Kattar for the featherweight. Got Mackenzie Dern, strawweight. Abu Bakar for the welterweight. Sodiq Yusuf for the featherweight. Nate Diaz for the welterweight. And Georges St. Pierre to round things out. All right, box number 7. right, box number 7. See what we can find. Got Muslim Salikov for the welterweight. Vincente Luque for the welterweight. Corey McKenna, strawweight. Got Alex Morano for the welterweight. Nice silver card there. Arnold Allen for the featherweight. Max Holloway for the featherweight. Juliana Pena for the bantamweight. A John Jones, bonus machines, light heavyweight. Got Jeff Molina for the flyweight. Steven Peterson for the featherweight. Sean Brady, welterweight. And Aljamain Sterling. Dominic Reyes. Misha Tate for the bantamweight. Andre Muniz. Got Cyril Gane for fireworks card. A Julian Marquez middleweight. Rafael dos Anjos for the lightweight. Marvin Vittori middleweight. A fearless card for Amanda Nunes. Got Gregor Gillespie for the lightweight. Jorge Masvidal for the welterweight. Jermaine de Brandamini for the bantamweight. And Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight there. Let's see, and open a new bag of sleeves real quick. All right, box number 8. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Trying something a little different tonight with the UFC before I get jumping into my usual football in a little bit. And I will say, it looks like we do have a Pulsar, one of the green Pulsar cards, I believe numbered to 25. So we'll see who we got there. Something a little different. All right, here we go. Aljamain Sterling for the bantamweight. We've got Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight. Claudio Puelles for the lightweight. We have a flyweight, silver, Brandon Moreno. Irene Aldana for the bantamweight. Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight. Derek Johnson, middleweight. A John Jones, fearless. Sergey Spivak, heavyweight. Brandon Royval for the flyweight. Adrian Yanez for the bantamweight. A bonus machines, Dustin Poirier for the lightweight. Got Benail Dariush for the lightweight. We have Jennifer Maya for the flyweight. Dustin Jacoby for the light heavyweight. And our Pulsar is Robert Whitaker, middleweight. So nice looking card there. And that is number 6 out of 25. It's number 6 out of 25. We'll get that one sleeved and top loaded in a moment. We got Frankie Edgar for the bantamweight. Pedro Munoz for the bantamweight. Alexander Romanov, heavyweight. Amanda Nunes. Also got Chuck Liddell for the light heavyweight. Jan Jonan for the strawweight. Ryan Spann for the light heavyweight. And another Conor McGregor fireworks card. There we go. Get our Pulsar card in there. Nice looking card. All right, 2 more boxes to go. See we can finish strong. Be nice to get one of the autograph cards. That's for sure. All right, box number 9, starting off with Brad Riddell for the lightweight. Got Sean Strickland for the middleweight, Billy Quarantillo for the featherweight, a Robert Whitaker for the middleweight, Shavkat Rakhmonov for the welterweight, Alonzo Minifield for the light heavyweight, Ilya Topuria for the featherweight, a Francis Ngannou fearless card. Got Israel Adesanya for the middleweight, Rose Namajunas strawweight, Chris Daukaus for the heavyweight, a fireworks card for Derek Lewis. Got Amanda Nunes for the featherweight, Dan Hooker lightweight, Bilal Muhammad for the welterweight, a green Sean O'Malley. Nice looking card. Got Augusto Sakai for the heavyweight. We have Jair Rosenstruck for the heavyweight. Dominic Cruz, bantamweight. We've got Khabib. A Corey Sandhagen for the bantamweight. Movsar Evloev for the featherweight. Arman for the lightweight. And finishing up with a silver for Nate Diaz, welterweight. All right, there we go. Rolling into our last box, box number 10. Again, thank you all for joining and taking part. I appreciate it. It'll probably be my one and only UFC break, to be honest with you. But it was interesting. Worth a try. Worth a try one time for sure. Now, if I could just find some of those DC Hero NFT hybrid cards when I go to Walmart, that would be nice. Trying to buy some on the secondary market, but try not to pay too much. But unfortunately, those things are going like fire right now. But I'd like to open a couple packs just to see what those are like. This past weekend, Panini did give away, I guess if you had a code, they were giving away football NFT cards. So I put the code in and for the draft, I guess, and I put the code in and got a Najee Harris NFT card. So kind of novel, something different. I don't know. It seems like NFTs might be the wave of the future. All right, so we have Jose Aldo for the bantamweight. We've got Donald Cerrone for the welterweight. Paul Craig for the light heavyweight. Dominic Reyes for the light heavyweight, silver card. We've got Giga Chikadze, featherweight. Probably butchered that one. Sorry. Alex Perez for the flyweight. Dao Unjung for the light heavyweight. A fearless card for Jorge Masvidal. We've got a middleweight, Misha Sukunov. Austin Lingo, featherweight. Robbie Lawler for the welterweight. A bonus machines, Rose Namajunas for the strawweight. And Anthony Smith, light heavyweight. Islam for the lightweight. Shamil Gamsatov for the light heavyweight. A Derek Lewis. Jan Blakowicz for the light heavyweight. Brad Tavares for the middleweight. Khabib for the lightweight. Fireworks card for Israel Adesanya. Got a heavyweight, Derek Lewis. Uriah Hall for the middleweight. A Ricky Simon for the bantamweight. And our last card there is Derek Lewis, fearless card. So I'll sleeve up a few of these, and then we will wrap it up. Again, thank you for joining. If you are interested, especially in football, maybe a little baseball, check out future auctions for future breaks. If you would like to, check me out on Facebook, Beer City Breaks. I've got a group for Beer City Breaks on Facebook. If you'd like to join there. Again, hopefully down the road, I'll be able to kind of move in that direction. So as far as doing some like a quick recap, we'll just take a look at some of the more interesting inserts we had. We had Dricus Duplessis for the middleweight, silver, a empty card there. Peter Yan, green for the bantamweight, a fearless card for Francis Ngannou. We had Aljamain Sterling, fearless green, a Jean Blakowicz for the fireworks. A Jared Cannonier, middleweight, for a green. Sean O'Malley, green. And our Pulsar was Robert Whitaker for the middleweight. All right. Again, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in a future break. Have a great night.